Approximately 2,000 years ago, between 250 BC and 400 AD, there was a time of elevated temperatures that occurred in Europe, coinciding with the height of the Roman Empire. Despite the absence of modern industrialization, temperatures were remarkably hot, possibly even surpassing current levels, emphasizing the influence of natural climate variability on Earth's climate system. Few empires in history have made such a lasting impact as that of the Roman Empire. Starting as a small city-state by the Tiber River, Rome grew into a vast empire that stretched across 3 continents, standing as one of the most formidable and influential empires in history. But did a global warming period contribute to their massive expansion? The story of Rome's rise can be traced back to the legendary foundation of the city itself. Rome's strategic location in central Italy played a crucial role in its ascent. Situated on fertile plains and with access to the Mediterranean Sea, Rome became a hub for trade and commerce. Its favorable position allowed it to establish alliances, engage in diplomatic relations, and accumulate wealth, setting the stage for future expansion. The Roman Republic emerged as a political system that provided stability, enabling Rome to thrive and extend its influence across the Italian peninsula. Rome's military prowess was a driving force behind its rise. Through a series of military campaigns, Rome gradually extended its influence and control over neighboring territories. While the Romans were known for their disciplined military tactics, they were also capable of ruthless actions in defeating their enemies and maintaining control over conquered territories. Once a city was captured, the Romans sometimes unleashed violence upon its inhabitants as a means of asserting dominance and deterring further resistance. During its peak, the Roman Empire encompassed vast territories across 3 continents: Europe, Africa, and Asia. Some of the major regions and territories that came under Roman control were Italy, modern-day France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and parts of the Netherlands, the Iberian Peninsula, comprising modern-day Spain and Portugal, present-day England and Wales, northern Africa, Greece, and the eastern Mediterranean Egypt, modern-day Libya, Turkey, Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, Jerusalem, and its surrounding areas, and present-day Romania and parts of Bulgaria, Serbia, and Hungary. With such a vast expansion, there were many mouths to feed and lots of food needed. How were they able to sustain an empire so large? One prevailing theory is that the Roman Empire experienced significant growth during a period of relatively hot and stable climatic conditions, known as the Roman Warm Period, or the Roman Climatic Optimum. This period is believed to have occurred from approximately 250 BCE to 400 AD, overlapping with the height of the Roman Empire. The discovery of the Roman Warm Period was primarily made through the analysis of proxy data, such as ice cores, sediment cores, and tree rings. Long-term temperature reconstructions often rely on the width of tree rings, as they assume that warmer summers make for wider rings. These findings provided insights into past climate variations and helped reconstruct the climate conditions of the time. New studies show that the empire coincided with a 500-year period from AD 1 to AD 500. New evidence shows that this may have been the warmest period of the last 2,000 years, potentially even 2 degrees Celsius warmer than today. This heat wave allowed for higher precipitation levels and longer growing seasons in many regions of the Mediterranean. These favorable climatic conditions played a role in supporting agricultural productivity, increasing food production, and facilitating population growth. The surplus food production allowed for larger populations, the maintenance of a standing army, and the ability to sustain extensive trade networks. However, it is important to note that the impact of the Roman Warm Period on agricultural productivity varied across different regions within the empire. Local geographical and environmental factors could influence crop suitability and productivity. Additionally, the skill and knowledge of Roman farmers, as well as the effectiveness of agricultural techniques, also played a role in harnessing the benefits of favorable climate conditions. In summary, the Roman Warm Period likely allowed for longer growing seasons and increased agricultural productivity, contributing to the Roman Empire's ability to sustain its population support its military campaigns, and fuel its economic growth.